107. Psalms 107. 27 through 30. If you came looking for a word, I have a word for you today.
Amen.
Amen. If you didn't, I can't help you.
Amen.
But we're glad you made it anyhow.
Amen.
Everybody came hungry for the word.
Amen.
God already made his arrival in this place, and we thank him for his presence.
Thank you.
I don't believe he's going to stop there.
Yes.
We got some food for the people.
Yes, God.
Amen.
Thank you.
If you had Psalm 107, 27 through 30, let it be known by saying amen.
Amen.
Let's go to God in prayer before we eat on his word today. God, we thank you for the opportunity to give you glory in this place, this first Sunday of the second month of this new year. Father God, I don't want these lips of clay. Put strength back in the body to bring such a word to your people. Put fire on this word, God. To burn up and consume things that should not be named amongst your people. Anoint these lips of clay to speak what the Spirit has to say to the church. Send a right now word for your people to meet your people at their point of needs today. And God, for doing so, I'll give you praise, glory, and honor. What is in your Son Jesus' name we pray. Let us all say amen. Amen. And I am reading the New King James Version.
Amen.
Y'all brought your sword to the fight, right?
Amen.
Can't go no fighting, you ain't got nothing. You're going to get put to sleep.
Amen.
Amen. And it does read, they reel to and fro and stagger like a drunken man and are at their wits' end. Then they cry out to the Lord in their trouble, and he brings them out of their distresses. He brings them out when they do what?
Cry out.
He calms the sea when they cry out, so that his waves are still. That's when they cry out. Hello, talk to me. Amen. Then they are glad because they are quiet. So he guides them to their desired haven. Because they did what?
Cried out.
Our topic for today is keep calm, God is in control.
Keep calm, God is in control.
Everybody in here, keep calm, God is in control. Everybody stressing out over something. Worried about something. Trouble-minded over something. Can't get peace over something. Tell your neighbor, keep calm, God is in control.
Keep calm, God is in control.
Some of y'all clapping like you don't know each other. Be seated, be seated. On Tuesday of this week, I had a disappointing day at work. And it was so disappointing till I had to stop in mid-sentence, go to the restroom, and begin to pray. I got so aggravated about a situation on my job until after I got off work. I went to my house, I ran some hot water in my jacuzzi, I poured some Dr. Teal's muscle recovery soak into the water, I lit my candles, I grabbed my Beats Pill speaker and my phone, and I got prepared to sit in a quiet place for a little while. I got in that water and I turned on some music to help soothe my mind and body from a day designed to stress me out completely. Everybody just get quiet. This is what I had to listen to. It's a peace of mind. Everybody just float on the air. We're not high, we're just getting quiet. Everybody listen to the music. Close your eyes and just meditate. See where this music takes you to. Brother, come back. Now open your eyes. Welcome back to reality. exactly what I had to do for myself. I needed something to minister to my mind. Did you hear what that music took you to a soft place? And the more I sat in the water listening to this music, literally, the more the music ministered to my needs. I needed reconciliation. And the music ministered to reconciliation. I needed to get quiet, and this music pushed me into a place of no talking and simply listening. I needed to rest my mind, and this music ministered to my mind. And as long as I allowed this music to minister to me, I found myself drifting off into a place of peace. First, my head was hurting from frustration at first. My blood pressure was up from the drama at first. But as long as I sat still in this water and began to let this music minister me, I was reminded that if I just would keep calm, everything was under control. Y'all don't hear me in here. If somebody keep calm, God is in control. Have a seat. You got to learn to be like a passenger in a car. You got to relax and allow God to drive the situation. Let me tell you, when you got a good driver in the driver's seat, you can get yourself on the passenger seat. You can buckle your seatbelt. You can lay the seat back. You can close your eyes, go to sleep. Because know that when you wake up, we will reach our destination. Oh, y'all don't hear me in here. I assure you this is what I do once he get in the driver's seat. Y'all don't hear me? Because I can't sleep good behind everybody behind the wheel. But when you got a good driver that know where they going, when you get a good driver that know where we're headed to, when you get, oh, y'all don't hear me, when you get a good driver that's thinking about your safety like I'm thinking about them, y'all don't hear me in here, you can relax and know that they're in control. Hello, talk to me in here. Tell somebody God is in control. Come on, bless your God right here. When I had my first child, it was an experience that I will never forget. Anybody ever had any children? Do you remember your experience? I think that experience is what caused some of you not to have any more. Come on, talk to me. Have mercy, Lord. Some mothers remember the pain from pushing. Some mothers remember the contractions. Some mothers that was the mother of the church. She remembered it was been years ago. It's still fresh in her remembrance. Some mothers remember the weight gained from carrying the child. But I remember going to the doctor for a visit on a Monday and being told to go straight home, get your bath, and meet me at the hospital. Oh, I remember that. And because of how calm my doctor was, I took my time going to the house to get my bags and to go to the hospital. I called my parents. I told my mom, Mama, tell Daddy that the time has arrived. Y'all meet me at the hospital. And this is all that I knew because this is all that my doctor told me. So upon arriving to the hospital, being placed in a room, the nurses began to unplug the phone. They turned off the television and they started dimming the lights. And I was told that I was limited to a number of visitors in my room because of my condition. Condition. I didn't even know I had a condition. And I asked, I didn't think this was a normal process just to deliver a child. What is this condition that we're talking about in here? My parents asked to speak to the nurse in private. And they were the ones to break the news to me. My blood pressure was so high, I was threatening a stroke. And anything could trigger this stroke, including the high beam from a light. The reason they started turning them down. A loud ring from a phone could trigger a stroke. The loud talking could trigger a stroke. Too much noise, period, could trigger a stroke. My question then was, why didn't the doctor explain this to me when I was in her office on today? Y'all with me? And they began to tell me that she feared getting me so scared and upset that she triggered a stroke. And all she wanted was for me to arrive to the hospital safely. And once I got there, Sometimes God won't tell you stuff because he knows you're going to panic.
Amen.
Oh, my God. God will hold out some stuff from you because he knows you're going to go straight into a panic. Oh, come on, bless God in here. I'm going somewhere. Don't push me. Okay. My heart began working overtime from the pounding. My chest began hurting from the wondering. My head began hurting from the crying. I expected pain from the labor, but I didn't expect a stroke. I expected pain from the contractions, but I didn't expect a stroke. I expected yelling for maybe having to push, but I was not expecting a stroke. And every time they checked my blood pressure, instead of it going down as a result of the silence in the room, it was slowly going up because of the stress I had placed myself under. What is getting ready to happen in this delivery room? And because my blood pressure got out of control, the doctor said, we're going to have to induce this labor. She cannot have this child in this condition. Oh, somebody stick with me. And we're probably going to have to give her a C-section as a result. My blood pressure, it immediately started going up more than it already was. Oh, y'all don't hear me in here. And I stressed my daddy out so bad, my daddy told everybody, look, everybody get out of the room, give me a moment with him. And he came on the left side of my bed, he took his right hand, and he began to pray. Oh, thank God for a praying father. Y'all don't hear me in here. And when my father got done praying, he looked at me and he said, Tina, listen to me real good. You calm yourself down and your blood pressure will go back down. Stop worrying about what will happen, because ain't nothing going to happen in here today that God don't already know about. I don't want you to calm down because God is in control. Y'all don't hear me in here. And it was as if my blood pressure needed to hear his prayer. Because my blood pressure immediately started going in the opposite direction. I realized on that day in that delivery room that ain't nothing going to happen to Tina that God has not orchestrated. Oh, y'all don't hear me in here. Ain't nothing going to happen to Tina that the enemy ain't got to take to the death of my God, and his signature of approval got to be stamped on it. Y'all don't hear me in here. And after I realized that God was in control, not only did I have that baby boy, but I was able to push him out all by myself. Y'all don't hear me. Tell somebody God is in control. God is in control. God is in control. God is in control. Y'all ain't standing there like y'all believe that up in here. It may explain some of the pressure. Open your mouth and tell your neighbor God is in control.
God is in control.
Now put your hands together like you believe he is. You got to see it before you see it. I said you got to see it before you see it. You won't get put to sleep otherwise. You got to see it before you see it. Tell somebody, relax. Be calm. God is in control. Now put your hands together and bless God in this place. He in control. He in control. Sit down. Sit down. Don't push me. Hell, don't push me. Yeah. I'm here to tell somebody on today that the enemy may have a plot, but God has a plan. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He said it again for the section that wasn't listening. I said the enemy may have a plot, but God got a plan. The enemy may present trouble, but God will give triumph. Oh, y'all don't hear me up in here. God knew before I got to the hospital that day what was getting ready to take place. The angels were already sent on assignment to make sure baby boy got here safe and sound by any means necessary. Oh, y'all don't hear me now. Y'all don't hear me now. If you saw him up here singing, he may sing some of the words. Some of them he didn't know because he came to rehearsal late, and I'm telling it. Oh, but on today you saw him standing up here. He said, open your mouth and say something. Y'all heard him up in here. Oh, come on, bless the name of God. Because God is in control. Yes, he is. I got 2 boys that the doctor said at least one's supposed to have the sickle cell disease. Oh, but because God is in control. I don't have any children with the sickle cell disease. You better know God is in control. I don't care what the doctor says. God is in control. Oh, y'all saw the snow. Y'all saw, didn't y'all have a snow day last week? God had to show us all that I'm still in control. I don't care what the news people say. What to show everybody, when you get done looking at that television, I'm still in control. Oh, come on, bless your heart in here. Got a whole day off for 0.25 snow. Help me. Couldn't even make a snowman. Hello. Sometimes this life can make us feel like we are on a roller coaster ride that can't nobody stop.
Yeah.
Am I talking to anybody in here? And if you ain't been on one, just give life a chance.
Yeah.
You'll be wondering, why can't you stop this ride? Did somebody lose the controller? What is really happening? And Moses knew this oh so well. From his birth, he was set to die. Everybody knows the story of Moses. Amen. Remember, after his mama could hide him no more for after 3 months, she placed Moses in a basket and let him float in the Nile River because she did not want the Egyptians to kill her baby boy. And it was Pharaoh's daughter that found him floating, and instead of killing him, she said, I will raise him as my own child. And it was Moses that ended up leading the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt where they had been slaves for years. None of this was a coincidence because God was in control. Are y'all with me? I need everybody in here today to understand that in this life you will experience your own weakness. And until you experience weakness, you will not see God's strength.
Amen.
That was a mouthful right there. Until you experience your own weakness in a situation, you will not see God's strength in that situation. Oh, hello, talk to me. When you get to a point where you can't take it no more, now God can do something. Oh, hello, talk to me. When you get to the point that I just can't cry another tear, now God can do something with it. Oh, hello, talk to me. Life will get you to a point where you feel like I just can't take anymore. I can't deal with this anymore. I can't stay here anymore. I said that one again. I can't stay here anymore. Lord, don't live here anymore. Come on, talk to me. I can't think about this anymore. I can't wrestle with this anymore. I can't speak on the matter anymore. I don't know whether to go left or whether to go right. I don't know whether to go move forward or to move backwards. I don't know whether to say yes or whether to say no. I don't know whether to stand still or keep on stepping. I just don't know what to do at this point in life. And it's times like these that God can show that, honey, if you will keep calm, I'm in control. Come on, talk to me again. Yeah. You don't know, but God does.
Yes, He does.
You can't move, but God can.
Yeah.
You can't wrestle, but God can. You can't speak, but God can. And the boat in your life may be staggering like a drunk man, but the captain is on the ship. See, y'all from the air prayer, y'all would appreciate that right there. Hello, talk to me. Yeah. The storm may be brewing, but just keep calm because God is in control. Tell somebody God is in control.
God is in control.
Preach, man. I'm preaching. Don't push me. I'm preaching. There is not a winner around that has not felt the urge to give up.
Amen.
Hello.
Amen.
There's not a married person around that has not been together for years. They have not stopped and second guess. Was I supposed to really walk down the aisle with this?
Amen.
Ask my mama. She was married 40 years before my daddy died.
Amen.
And she may ask you how many times you want me to talk about it. They were married 40 years.
Amen.
Hello, talk to me.
Amen.
There is not a long-lasting business on the map that has not had to decide whether or not to keep pushing or to close the doors.
Amen.
And don't you think for one second that I haven't looked at this ministry after 5 years that we've now been open and wonder, was this worth fighting for or just leave it alone? Because some act like they just don't get it. Oh, hello, talk to me. I'm talking to Blue in the face and they still just look at me like a deer in the headlight as if I'm not talking to them. Or some of them seem to be growing and some of them seem like they growing backwards. Oh, y'all don't hear me talking to you in here. But there is no way to see a great ending if you don't persevere until the very end. This is why you have to keep calm when things seem too hard to bear and know that God is in control. Yeah. Don't you think that because we shout it's because we got it all under control? We do not. But we know who we serve. I said we know who we serve. I know who I serve. And I know all that I can't fix. I serve a God that's right now able and He's in control of everything going on in my life. Have a seat. I'm almost there. Have a seat. Although the children may be acting unruly, keep calm. God is in control. Hello. I'm sure my mother had to say that a many days for some of the sick that she had. Hello, talk to me. Keep calm. God is in control. Some of you have to tell yourself that for even your children. Keep calm. God, some of your children have to say it for you. Keep calm. Oh, yeah. Keep calm because you done lost it. God is in control. Hello. I know I done did too much when I go in there and Daryl go to holler, look, you're doing too much, you're doing too much. And I said, no, I'm not. And I go in the room and I go to fuss and tell them, I don't want to hear that. I know then, okay, it's you, it's not them. And I'm sure they're saying, keep calm, God, make it good. Y'all don't talk to me. Even in this ministry, I have to tell myself, so come on in the room, Lord. Keep calm because God is in control. This ministry is where it is supposed to be after the 5 years of being over. God, talk to me in here. And somebody, God is in control. Even on your job, God is in control. That spouse may be giving you the blues in your home. Don't say nothing. Keep looking at me. Just know that God is in control. Yes, indeed. You may be giving your life, your health may be giving you the scare of your life. If you'll just keep calm, you'll realize God is in control. You didn't make the plan for your life, God did. You didn't put that breath in your body, God did. You didn't give yourself life, God did. You didn't give life to your children, God did. You didn't give yourself the activity of your limbs, God did. You didn't wake yourself up this morning in your right mind, God did. Y'all don't hear me talking up in here. You didn't give yourself the strength to enter into His gates for thanksgiving and into His courts with a praise, God did. And because you were unable to accomplish any of this, that is a dead indication that you are not in control. You're not in control. Listen, let me tell you something. If I was in control, I would be rich. We would be in this building. We'd have one of the biggest churches around the city. Would be this city, but we'll have one. More than likely, it would be out closer to me. Y'all don't hear me talking to y'all. If I was in control. If I was in control, y'all would be wealthy. At least the ones that pay their tax. Because I know you're going to pay your tax. Y'all don't hear me up in here. I need y'all to be wealthy because y'all going to do right by God. Come on, talk to me in here. Come on, talk to me in here. Some of y'all, I would clone if I was in control. Because I would love to have more of you. Some of you I would not clone. Come on, talk to me in here. Whether I'm in control or not. Come on, talk to me. But at the end of the day, things going on in your life that are beyond your control. You got to understand to keep calm because God is in control. God is in control. I'm almost there. If you'll keep calm, God will show you that everything will be all right.
Yes, He will.
Keep calm when you want to faint.
Amen.
Keep calm when you feel yourself about to lose your cool.
Amen.
Which is exactly what I had to do on Tuesday of this week. Hello, talk to me.
Amen.
Every now and then, they end up to throw a monkey wrench in your business. And I had to remind myself on my sermon from last week. Don't take the bait.
Amen.
I had to tell myself, y'all got to excuse me from this conversation. I got to go in the room. And I got to go and talk to the Father, who I know is in control of this situation. And say, you just done threw some bait out here, you think I'm finna take. But I'm getting ready to go to God in prayer. And when I come out, everything gonna be all right. And let me tell you just how everything was all right. When I got done praying about the situation, about a trip for something, and my husband, I said, he kept saying, no, go on the trip. I said, I'm not going because I was not invited. I should not have to ask anybody about this, going on this trip, on this job. And I got very upset. Oh, but I went to God in prayer. And the very next day, my boss's boss came to me and he said, he was laughing and he said, well, guess what went on today? I said, what? He said, everybody's trips have been canceled. He said, you must got a strong connection with the Lord. I know not to fool with you. He said, I'm going to have to get a chicken foot on you if I want something to happen to you. He said, I'm going to have to really start leaving you alone. I said, oh, he said, you must have really prayed hard at Wednesday night Bible class. I said, no, sir. When y'all was sitting me Tuesday, I stopped what I was doing and I went to the bathroom then because I know who's in control. He said, well, I tell you what, he did not only cancel a trip, he canceled every trip in the building because I serve a God that's he's got it in control. Yes, somebody, you better, and I didn't even tell him, I hadn't even told him. He can say, no, you go, you guys. I said, no, I'm not going. And I serve a God that shut it all down. Ain't nobody going because I serve a God that's in control. Come on, bless your God here. Come on, talk to me. Yeah, have a seat. We got ready to end this. I know y'all ready for Super Bowl 562 or whatever. Number it is. Some of y'all teams didn't make it anyway. Amen. I can tell looking at your faces, you don't care nothing about it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to enjoy myself while I'm doing it. And whoever wins, that's who I was rooting for. I'm always on the winning side. You know what I'm saying? God is in control. Whoever wins, honey. I'm not for this losing stuff. I don't do that kind of stuff. Hello? My Jesus is victorious.
Yeah,
you right? Huh?
That's right. Yeah.
And so whoever win, y'all be able to say, my pastor said. Whoever win, that's who I'm for today. All right, hello, talk to me. I need somebody to understand in this place. I can't swim. I took swimming lessons, and all that week, you know, I did good until the last day. When they said, go up, get on the diving board, and jump off in that 12 feet of water. I said, 12 feet? No, I got out the water, and I went back in the restroom, I put my clothes on. And I told her, I said, call my mom, tell my mom come pick me up, because I'm officially done. He's like, no, this is the last day. You got to jump off of that diving board. Was you with me? Jump off that diving board in that 12 foot of water, and he said, come back across that pool. I don't know who you thought you was talking to, but I know who you're not talking to, because we didn't practice that. We practiced that on this end where I could stand up, brother. I don't recall nobody telling me that was going to be the end result. So after that time, I didn't try it anymore. So at one point, I did good where I could stand up and I could swim across that water. But my mind could not get past, what do you do once you go down? I mean, what now? I was used to if I wanted to stand up and push myself with my foot, I could do something. You understand what I'm saying? But my mind couldn't get past it. I got out of the water and I put my clothes on for my mom to come get me. But he used to be a lifeguard. So he said, if you will let me, I will teach you how to swim. And my mind, it's not me that won't let him, it's my mind that won't. And he said, do you really think I'm going to let you drown? I mean, if I don't believe you'll let me drown. I believe you love me enough to make sure I don't drown. But it's my mind you got to convince that you are not going to let me drown. Y'all with me? So my sister-in-law, who was at my brother's house, and he convinced me to get on that floater. And I took my little self on across there, and they all just cheered me on. Well, I was having fun. But my mind stopped having fun, and I felt like I was going to fall off the floor, and I'm like, oh, come get me, he's girl, if you don't just turn around and just grab the wall. I was right in the water. But my mind wouldn't let me understand. He's like, you really think I'm going to sit here and just let you drown? My little nephew, he ain't but 2 years old, he was getting it in the water. He's like, TT, you going to swim? I am swimming, don't you see me? I'm on the floor and just kicking, baby. I ain't moved no you don't know me like that. I was trying all I had. He said, baby, if you would just stop and just get calm, you'll float. I believe it. It's my mind. I had to spend the thing. Sister Jennifer, she's like, really, Pastor, you call that swimming for you? You see me. Don't knock me. But I believe him. Because he was there with my nephew. I saw it for myself that if you would keep calm,
Yes.
you'll float
Amen.
in the water.
Amen.
Y'all don't hear me. Think about the people, maybe somebody has drowned. What do they body do? It floats all the way back up to the top. Because now everything is relaxed. Y'all don't hear me. But the longer they fighting and struggling, they fighting against the water, they going down. In other words, as long as you keep fighting, you gonna go down. Oh, y'all don't hear me. But when you relax, if you